Now that we've covered cutting in manual and automatic modes, let's take a look at maintenance procedures for the YUKON II. When mounting a saw blade, first position the cross-travel assembly to a convenient location which allows you to stand in front of the assembly and easily reach the arbor motor. Using the pendant, lower the blade carefully about a ½ inch into a piece of wood to keep it from spinning, and then depress the emergency stop button. Shut off the main breaker. To loosen the blade, use the 2 arbor wrenches that came with your YUKON II. Place the arbor nut wrench on the arbor nut and the arbor hex wrench in the end of the arbor shaft. Note, the arbor nut has left-hand threads, so to loosen it you must rotate the arbor wrench clockwise. Loosen the arbor nut by hand, making sure that the blade flanges are not turning. Remove the arbor nut and the outer flange. Turn on the main breaker. Pull out the E-stop button on the control panel and using the pendant, raise the blade off the wood. Then remove the blade. Blades should fit snugly around the arbor. If the new blade requires a spacer ring, make sure it is mounted on the arbor. Mount the new blade, making sure it sits properly on the arbor or on the spacer ring. There should be very little movement between the blade and the arbor. Then mount the outer flange and hand tighten the arbor nut. Using the arbor nut wrench and the hex wrench, tighten the arbor nut by turning it in a counterclockwise direction. Do not over-tighten the arbor nut. Applying too much pressure is unnecessary and can damage the blade or flange. Once the new blade has been mounted and tightened, clear away all your tools and materials before beginning any other operation.